This is the Vivo V15 Pro, the successor to Vivo's V11 series of smartphones. What makes this mid-range phone particularly unique is the almost all-screen design on the front right here. So as you can see, there is no camera cutout or a notch, so what you do get is a motorized camera just like the one you find in the Vivo Next flagship smartphone. But is it worth recommending? Let us find out. The highlight feature of the V15 Pro is definitely the motorized front-facing camera. And it's great to see that Vivo is bringing a feature that was previously only available on the flagship like the Next to a mid-range phone like the V15 Pro we have right here. So how well does the pop-up camera work? Quite seamlessly actually. The 32-megapixel camera can move up and down fast enough for the face unlock feature to work seamlessly, and it's equally quick when I'm using it to capture a selfie image. All in all, I quite like this camera actually. Because there is no need to make space for the selfie camera, all you get is the nice almost all-screen design on the front of the V15 Pro. There is a small bezel at the bottom of the display, but it is small enough to make it a sleek-looking phone. Plus, you don't get any notch or hole punch cutout to distract you from your video playback or your mobile gaming, which can be very important. As for the display quality itself, it's pretty decent. Vivo hasn't revealed the full list of specifications yet of the V15 Pro, at least at the time of this recording, but I am quite certain it is using an AMOLED panel here. It has very deep blacks, vibrant colors, and of course great viewing angles. Much like its predecessor, the V15 Pro also has an in-screen fingerprint sensor, and for the most part it's quite quick and accurate, but it's still not quite as good in these two areas compared to a conventional sensor. Nonetheless, it's still great to see that a mid-range phone like this still has the sensor. But in the camera department, the V15 Pro has a much more sophisticated triple camera system. According to Amazon India's listing of this phone, the primary sensor is a 48-megapixel shooter, which is very big. Because it uses pixel binning to improve low light performance, you're effectively getting pictures the size of a 12-megapixel image. So you shouldn't be too worried about space being an issue just because it has a 48-megapixel sensor. Overall, the camera performance is quite promising at a glance. Shots are properly exposed, details are preserved relatively well, and you're also getting a pretty good camera app in the sense that it's not sluggish at all. But this was in broad daylight. I haven't had the chance to try out the cameras extensively in low light settings yet, so we'll see if the camera performance is still as good when the sun sets. The Vivo V15 Pro is a much more refined device than its predecessor, the Vivo V11. It is sleeker, faster, and its camera performance is very promising thanks to the huge 48-megapixel sensor. On top of that, you're also getting a neat motorized front-facing camera, much like the one you find in the flagship device, the Vivo Next. But at the point of this recording, we don't know yet the full list of specifications of this phone, so we can't really say if it's a device worth recommending until it is officially launched. More importantly, the V15 Pro does not have an indicative retail price yet. If its price, say, close to the 2000 ringgit mark in Malaysia, it will be a difficult device to recommend. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and as always, stay tuned for more good content to come at Nextrift.